everyone, it is the morning after the advanced screening and I'm gonna film a little review. This will not go up until August 3rd because that is the release date of the movie, and one of the rules of the advanced screening is that we're not supposed to really say anything so that everyone gets a chance to enjoy the movie. I will say ahead of time there will be some small spoilers in this review. I'm not going to tell the whole story, I'm not going to go through all the little things, but what I will do is to give a review I will need to disclose some stuff. So if you have not seen the movie, if you don't want spoilers, stop this video right now and go watch the movie and then come back and see if you agree with my review. Or if you want a little bit of a spoiler and see if you know it's worth seeing the movie, then keep watching and I'll let you know what I think. Hey everyone, so I am outside of the AMC theater at Lincoln Square, which you can see above me, and I'm here for the D23 Advanced Screening of Christopher Robin. So I don't know what, I've never been to a D23 event, it's my first one, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I figure I'd record it. I obviously can't record the movie, but I figure I'd record if there's anything interesting, or if it, maybe you just walk in and you go and watch the movie and that's it. But I will give a small review of it, probably when I get home, because the movie's at 6, and so I probably won't get home until about like 9ish, and so I want to try and get home as early as possible. But I will give a little bit of a review of the movie after the fact. So I'm here waiting for my friend Alice, who's joining me. The D23 tickets give you, I think, yeah, it's 2 if you're just a member. If you're a family, if you do the D23 Gold family member or whatever, you get up to 3 additional people to come with you, and if you're just a member, then you get a gold member, then you only get 1 additional ticket. So I'm waiting for Alice. I'm gonna go in and see what's happening. So just right in the front of the lobby, they just have a little table set up that is just checking people off. So I have to wait for Alice. They won't let me check in without her since I was the one who got her ticket. So now it's a waiting game. So here are my thoughts on the movie. I really loved it. I mean, I grew up with Winnie the Pooh. I loved watching the cartoons on television. I mean, obviously this is a live action, so it's a little different. Also, the storyline is set after Christopher Robin has grown up. So this is not a spoiler. This is in all of the teasers. You know this. I thought it was very sweet. It was very cute. It was very nostalgic. And it was very Winnie the Pooh. I mean, they really stayed true to the characters like Pooh, Eeyore, Piglet, Owl, Kanga. Like, they all are pretty much, in terms of their characters, they're really similar to the cartoon. I will say though that, and here's the part that's kind of a spoiler, that some of the characters look weird because some of them are obviously stuffed animals. So Pooh is a stuffed animal, Eeyore is a stuffed animal, Piglet is a stuffed animal, Tigger is a stuffed animal, but then Rabbit, even though we know it's CGI, looks like a real rabbit. So I'm a little, an owl kind of looks like a real owl. So it's a little bit of a mixture of both. So they kind of look like stuffed and real at the same time. So it's a little, when you're watching it and they're all together as a group, it's a little disconcerting because you're like, is this supposed to be, are they supposed to be stuffed animals or are they supposed to be real? Maybe Rabbit and Owl are actual real animals that Christopher Robin just thinks is talking to him. I'm not really sure, but I mean, it's not a big thing, but I just noticed it and I was like, okay, well, this is a little odd. So like with there's a scene, and another spoiler, there's a scene where Rabbit, you get a close-up on Rabbit's ears and you can see like the veins, like the blood vessels and everything in his ear, and I'm just like, I thought he was supposed to be a stuffed animal. So anyways, I mean, it doesn't ruin the movie. It's still adorable, but I just thought I'd point that out as part of my review. It is a pretty long movie. I think that it felt like it was almost 2 hours, and I think it was because the advanced screening was supposed to start at 6. It probably started about 6:15, and when I physically left the theater, I did go to the bathroom after the movie ended, but when I physically left the theater, it was about 8 o'clock. So it was probably just shy of 2 hours. It was like maybe an hour and like 40 minutes maybe, or hour 45 minutes, something like that. I have to say that the characters that are not part of the main storyline, so like the parts of Christopher Robin's life that is real, some of it is good and some of it is bad, in the sense that like I'm not 100% sure that it's believable, right? So like it's supposed to be set in well, most of it is set post-war, so post-Second World War in London, and the way that they have it shot, it's, you know, it just looks very, if you've ever watched Fantastic Beasts, that's kind of what it reminds me of. This sort of like London that doesn't quite exist because, you know, post-war London was post-war London. I mean, we're not going to go into war atrocities here, but but it just looked very perfect. Everything was very perfect, and I guess it's a Disney movie, so it kind of has to have that sort of slightly perfect look, but it was just a little odd for me. You know, Christopher Robin has a real job, which is, you know, it's true to what the story, like the current live action, you know, he's grown up, so of course he has a job. It interferes with his life and things like that, and the characters like Pooh and all his childhood friends come and help him realize, you know, how to live again, which I think is really cute. But it's very different than the cartoons in that sense, because in the cartoons, Christopher Robin, although he is a character within the cartoons, he doesn't play a huge part, and you know, it's really, a lot of it revolves around you know, the interaction between Pooh, Tigger, Eeyore, and Piglet. And this is really a lot about Christopher Robin. Obviously, the title of the movie is Christopher Robin, so we kind of get that, but it's just a little different. I really enjoyed the movie, though. I don't want to keep going on. I will say I really enjoyed the movie. I think that, you know, I personally would pay for this movie, and this is coming from me in New York, where movie tickets are $16. So I personally would pay to see this movie if I did not have the advanced screening. But I will say that this is not a movie that I would see multiple times in the theater. I think I would probably watch it again if it ever came out on streaming or anything like that. It is very heartwarming. I wore makeup to the advanced screening, which you see in the clip before this, but and by the time I left the movie theater, I looked like a raccoon because I was like crying. It was just so touching. So, you know, don't wear makeup if you're gonna go see this movie if you're a woman. There was a lot of funny parts too. So you know, Eeyore was hilarious. Eeyore is my spirit animal, so I love Eeyore. He was hilarious. A lot of the characters were really funny. I think that Piglet wasn't so funny, but like, you know, he's Piglet, so I mean, he's just cute, and he's like, you know, you just want to pick him up and cuddle him. Anyways, go see the movie. It's really good. I think that they did a pretty good job with the movie. It's totally worth watching. I mean, you know, Pooh and friends have not been on the big screen in many, many, many years, so, you know, give them the respect. Also, Sherman Brothers. If you're a huge Disney fan, you'll know what I'm talking about. The Sherman Brothers were huge Disney legends. They wrote music for Mary Poppins and other great movies in Disney's past. Unfortunately, one of the brothers did pass away a few years ago, but the other brother wrote 3 of the songs that are in the movie. So the first one you'll catch in the very beginning of the movie. Again, this is slightly a spoiler, but in the very beginning of the movie, they do have a little like party. The characters have a party, and in the party, they're singing a song. And so that's one of the songs. And then stay after the credits, because there are 2 songs that he wrote. One, there's a small clip of the cast. sort of dancing around and you know, singing the song. While he's singing the song, they're dancing around, and it's really cute. And then the second song just plays during the credits. I think that the songs are adorable. I mean, these are Disney legends, so why are you surprised that the song is great? So stay after the credits and watch it and listen to the song, because I mean, I think they're perfect for the movie. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this movie. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.